Hey everyone, welcome to this video. So in this video we're going to focus on implementing the links in the navigation bar, and we're going to add in the functionality to check if the user is an admin or just a normal user. So what we are going to do is we are going to go into app.blade.php, and then we have a conditional statement in here that will check if you're a guest or if you're logged in. Since we need to do this conditional statement inside when you have logged in to check it, we would just be able to do something like if auth user, and then we can say is admin, and then we can say and if. So everything that will go in here will then be if you're an admin. And since we don't want to show anything different for non-admin users, we are not going to have an else statement here. So what we're going to do is actually, I would like to, you can of course choose to make this a different way, but I would like to have a drop down bar. Of course we will change the data in here so it will not be the same like this. So what we can go in here and say is we can say admin, and then we can go in here and we can then remove this unclick here. Okay, so if we go in here and then say new post, then we should also remove this here. Go in here and add in something called, let me see, we should add in something called edit users in case that you want to delete a user or something for inappropriate behavior or something. We are gonna have a very simple system here, and beside that I think we're gonna go off with this for the first. So if we just remove this here, and then we can later on add in any others if we actually feel like we need to, but at the moment we just need to have new post and edit users, and then you'll be able to edit post on that. But we can actually add in here and say all posts, just to go in and see all posts in like a list format instead of having pictures and all of that. That will make it easy with pagination to just scroll through it and just find the right one. We can make a page like that. So what we can do now is we can run php artisan serve, and then we can go in here to the side. Okay, good. So I'm already logged in. This is the user that is not an admin. So if we then go into a new window here, and then we just make them go side by side here, we can log into a user that is actually an admin. So right now I am in the private mode, and then we can go in here and you have the admin functionalities here. So you can see this user is not an admin, but this user is. So what we can just do to create what an admin, in case that you didn't know, saw it in the last video, you can go into users here, and then we go into the database here, and then you can say is admin 1. This is a boolean, so that means you can only have 0 or 1, true, false, and you can check out the last video if you want to know how to add the field in that. So that's all of it from the administration so far. Beside that, we also want an about page and a contact page. So we can go in here and copy and paste this into here. We also need a home page. Again, we are going to focus on the routes in the next video. I'm not gonna create all the controllers we need in that. And then just to check that everything looks great. Yes, it does. So if we just then copy and paste and make about and contact. Don't worry about the links at the moment. We are not gonna focus on that in this part of the tutorial. Next one, we are gonna add in the correct links for every one of them, and we are gonna add in the routes and make the controllers and just set up the views. We are not gonna do anything more than that, but that's what we are gonna do in the next one. So that's over. Alright, so at the moment, that's what we're gonna have inside the block here. We're gonna have a quick about page and a contact page, which is optional again to follow along. We're gonna make those at the end of the series, so you can follow along and learn how to make the block first instead of having to watch all of this. This is just some optional videos at the end of the series. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.